kitchen here in California. I would like to share with you today my Laing recipe. There's a little bit of a twist to it. It's a little bit modified. I don't eat meat, so I'm not putting any pork or any meat in my Laing. And I have allergy to shrimp, so I won't put hebe or baby shrimps or bagoong. And I also have gastritis, so I can't put chili, but that is optional. You can always add the chili pepper after everything is cooked. Laing is probably the most popular food that the Bicol region in the Philippines is known for. And that's where we came from. We are from Bicol, we are from Catanduanes. Let's go try cooking now. I'll show you the step-by-step procedure and I'll start with the ingredients. And I would like to make a shout out to our relatives and friends in Bicol. Kamusta sa inyo boss? So the basic ingredients would include garlic, ginger, onion, and I prepared some dried fish. Typically, most Laing recipes would include pork instead, but I don't eat meat, so that is my substitute. And I know some recipes would also include dried fish anyway. And of course, the most important ingredient would be the taro leaves or gabi leaves and the coconut milk. I also put fish sauce together with some salt. So these three basic ingredients are all available in Seafood City, which is a Filipino Asian store that you can find all over California, in most big cities in California. The first thing that I would do is to fry the dried fish, and I would use the same oil where I fry the dried fish in sauteing the garlic, the onion, and the ginger after I've fried this and after I've removed it from the pan. So the reason for that is that I'd like to have that fish flavor in the oil when I cook the laing. So really just lightly fry it. Okay, you don't want to over fry this kind of dried fish because it's gonna get stiff and hard. So I bought this also from Seafood City. So now I have the flavor, and I'll take the dried fish out of that oil. Hopefully it left some flavor there, because as I've said, I will not be using pork to make this laing, which typically is used as one of the ingredients. So it might taste very bland if I don't put fish, or if it doesn't taste like fish at all. So at least the fish will give it some flavor. Let me take it out of the pan. So now I will saute the garlic, in the same oil where I fried the dried fish. So there's the garlic, and here comes the onion. It's white onion. I would honestly prefer the red onion. I think that the red onion gives more flavor and aroma when you're cooking Filipino dishes. We'll put some ginger or luya. Okay. So now I'm putting in the coconut milk. Yes. And I'm gonna bring it to a boil. Or I think I should say bring it to a simmer instead of boil. Simmering. So I'm gonna drop all the gabi leaves in there. Okay, I'm gonna press it down later, but let me just put everything there. I had to loosen them apart because it came really compact, tightly packed inside the packaging, the plastic packaging. It's really dehydrated. Can you hear that crispy sound that it makes when I squeeze the leaves? Yeah, because it's really very dry. And I'm gonna push it down. Yeah, so the idea is to have your leaves fully soaked in that creamy coconut milk. Bring it to a low simmer. Just for the leaves to absorb the coconut flavor. Then after that, I'll be putting in the dried fish and also flavor with bagoong or dried hibi or dried baby shrimps. Not an option for me. I have allergies to shrimps, crabs, so that's not an option for me. Luckily, I'm not allergic to fish. I can't also put pork, as I've said earlier, because for the longest time I've been vegetarian, pescatarian, so I'm not putting that. But I think with this alone, with the basic coconut, laing leaves, some dried fish, and I'll put some patis also, I think I can achieve that laing taste that I've been craving for. And hubby is outside. He is roasting some chicken, and we also have some grilled fish that's already done, and we're gonna have a late lunch soon. So this is also good for my husband because he is in keto diet, so coconut milk is acceptable for a keto diet, vegetables obviously, and fish. Okay, so it's simmering now. Just a few final touches and ready to eat soon. So putting in some few drops of rapina patis, not too much. Some salt to taste, just enough, because it's still kind of bland even with the patis. The patis is not to make it salt, actually, it's just to flavor it. And now here comes the fried fish on top. We'll mix it a little bit. Not too crispy, just right. And it will soften as it gets mixed with the sauce of the laing. So it will give more flavor. Barely see the fish now, but it's there. Okay, so that's my meatless laing. It's optional to put sili or chili pepper.